It's your boy. I haven't done this in a while. The whole setup is very weird to me. Anyways, what's up?
Welcome back to a new video.
My name is Christian Begist, Chris Begist, Chrissy B. This is completely different from what I normally do or used to normally do for the people who were here back then. But anyways, let's get into the whole video. I went from looking like this to looking like this. And within 3 years, around 2.5 years. In this photo, I was around 64 kilos, and I'm standing now at around 82, but my heaviest was at around 93. So, me having this experience for around 3 years and being a certified personal trainer, I want to give you my 3 tips of how I actually transformed from looking like the stick to whatever you want to call this. So the first one I really got to point out is the eating, which is probably the one that everybody thinks of, is what to eat. For me personally, from my experience, I kind of went the dirty bulking way. So what is a dirty bulk? A dirty bulk is where you will eat anything you can just to make sure you get up on the scale and see those numbers rising. And the reason I chose to do a dirty bulk is because it's so much faster than doing a clean bulk. Dirty bulk was probably the worst and the best thing that I decided to do. Why it was a good thing? Because I skyrocketed in the numbers on the scale within the first, let's say, 6 months. I was getting a lot bigger. I was, having this mass, which means I was getting a lot stronger. But the reason I think it might also be the worst thing is because cutting down that fat takes forever. Forever. I'm telling you, I'm still not at the point where I think that I look decently great. I started my cutting journey around maybe 3-4 months ago when I started living at a student complex because I was broke and I couldn't buy any food. That's the reason I started cutting. I'm still not there, and cutting down that fat and making sure that you keep that muscle is so difficult. So what I would advise people to do is probably do a dirty bulk, but not to the extent of what I did. So what did I do? How did I gain fucking 20 plus kilos within a year? So starting from the start, my appetite was really bad. I couldn't eat anything. That's why I was so skinny. But I kind of learned myself and forced myself to eat the amount I did, which was 4 plates of pasta every day, plus breakfast and dinner with my family. And that's how I gained so much weight. But the main source of income for the calories is the sauce. I'm telling you, the sauce does everything. The bechamel sauce I put on top of there probably tripled the amount of calories that the pasta had. And on top of that, I would even add pesto within the bechamel sauce just to give it a little bit of flavor. My meals were so bland, I didn't really care. I cared about the numbers of calories I was getting within a day. I used to eat 2,000 calories and then I was up at around 3,500. Having that jump within the first couple of months is tough on your body. Another thing that I took was supplements. Supplements, I gotta say, probably the best thing out there for people who are trying to start. I know, especially at people at a younger age, maybe their parents will be a little skeptical about what they can take. But I'm telling you, the 2 main things that I think young people should be taking right now is protein powder, a definite must, and creatine. I started taking protein powder, and that probably changed the whole game. Beforehand, I never even got close to the protein mark that I was trying to get to. I was trying to eat around 189 grams of protein every day. I was eating maybe around 80 grams of protein, and I wasn't even hitting the triple digits yet. But the protein powder really helped. Even though I was lactose intolerant, didn't like my insides, but it helped me reach that protein grams, per day. And creatine. Creatine is, you probably heard of it. You must have heard of it. It is the number 1 supplement out there for bodybuilders and people who are going to the gym to see if they can increase their strength. Creatine has helped me so much. It is a supplement that you do have to continuously use. And it is something that you might even forget. But trust me, hopping onto creatine will probably benefit you the most. So the second thing that probably helped me the most is the workout program. Find a program that is well fitted to you and exactly what you want to do, and something that you can actually enjoy. When I started working out, my main goals were to blow up
and then act like I don't know nobody.
My main goal was to increase my strength and get it big as fast as possible. And from the research that I did right at the start, I started doing the Arnold split. What is the Arnold split? If you've not heard of it, the Arnold split practically targets the two opposite muscles at the same day. So for instance, you'll be training back and chest on one day, you'll be training biceps and triceps and shoulders on the other day, and the other one is legs. So what it actually does, it allows, for instance, if I'm doing chest and back, if I've got a heavy compound movement, for instance, the bench press on my chest, and then I do back right after, it lets that muscles relax while also stretching out to counteract the other muscles versus the back. I would say that the Arnold split really benefited me, and it helped me a lot to be encouraged and motivated to go to the gym itself. I did change out my program a couple times throughout the years, but I've actually come back to the Arnold split right now. I did do the normal push and pull split and legs, which is amazing. I do think it's great, but after a time it does become a little bit continuous and repetitive. So I do recommend people just to bounce sometimes, every maybe 6 months, bounce to a different split, just to have a little bit more variety and a little more excitement. I really recommend people, whenever they're starting out on the gym or even further on with their experience, to really sit down and try and find a program that really fits them. These programs can come from anybody. I mean, these can come from your PT or your favorite influencer or something that you just find online. Try and dig down and make sure you find a program that really fits you. But I do recommend to just bounce around sometimes on different splits, just to give a little bit more variety, a little more excitement to your whole workout program and experiences. And the last tip I would give people, and I think it was the one thing that really got me to step foot in the gym and have such a great experience with it and still continuously there, would probably be the people you're surrounded with. The people who you go to the gym with, the people who are motivating you, and I wouldn't say pressuring, but trying to push you to becoming the person that you want to be. When I started off in the gym, I didn't have somebody to go with. It came from pure determination. I found somebody to go to the gym with, and it was something that helped me be more motivated to go. And it's quite nice to bounce off each other's progression. You know, if one of you is stronger than the other, then it's a sort of competitive mindset. I was lucky enough to be with somebody who, well, we were both starting off, and I did have a little more experience, but having somebody who's also the same level is also quite nice. You just got to find somebody that is more motivating to be with, and somebody who you can see yourself working out with for a long period of time. I've been bouncing from partner to partner. Sounds a little shady. Gym partner from gym partner. But that just means because I'm, having a different group of friends. It's all that, but it's also nice to have that one stable group to be with. I think without having people around me and wanting to do the same thing as me, my motivation and my determination would have plummeted. So I really recommend try and find yourself a group, a gang, if you were call it that. But try and find people that you can pursue your dream with. Man, I sound like I got that motivational speaker. This is not this is not what I do. These 3 tips really helped me to become more motivated and completely transform who I am. So I hope you really benefited from this. I'm going to try and post every week. This is from workout videos to reaction videos to whatever. It's mainly it's going to be sourced around working out and the gym. So if you're not into that, get at it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.